In 2019, the Sacramento River Cats won the minor league baseball championship. Newsflash, nobody gives a flying crap. We only care about the big leagues. I agree. That's why today, we're talking about Big League Chew.
Snacks with Wax.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, here we have a satchel, a sack, a bag of Big League Chew.
A pouch is the word I would have used, yeah.
Didn't we have this discussion in the Dunkaroos episode?
That's right.
You think everything's a pouch. In this case, you're right. If you saw some kind of animal and it had a pouch like this, it would be a marsupial, and that marsupial would be marsupially delicious because it'd be full of shredded bubble gum that is Big League Chew. Some of you guys are probably thinking like, hey, Wax, this isn't really a snack. It's not something you actually ingest. The only thing you ingest when you eat bubble gum is your own gum-flavored saliva. Your gum is like Kool-Aid and your own saliva is like the water. You know what I mean? Bubble gum is one of those many things that we deal with regularly, but we have no idea what it is. At least I don't. When I say we, I mean me. And you know what? I'm not gonna look it up either. I assume to make bubble gum, you just make Starburst and add rubber. The obvious thing about this, it's modeled after chewing tobacco. Baseball players chew tobacco. Now kids can be just like their favorite players and chew gum since they can't chew tobacco yet, but obviously inevitably will because of the influence this thing has. Just like candy cigarettes, bubble gum and tobacco have a very symbiotic relationship. Like kids that start chewing gum, they kind of have more chance of smoking cigarettes, but once they get on the cigarettes, they can actually get back on the gum to take them off the cigarettes. You know what I mean?
Then with nicotine gum, they brought the two completely into harmony.
It's kind of a match made in heaven, the nicotine gum. Have you ever had nicotine gum, though?
I never have.
It's not like gum. Nicotine gum is actually more like chewing tobacco. You're not supposed to chew it. You just put it in the side of your
Oh, no, I didn't know.
Kind of gets you a little lightheaded, nicotine gum.
Why don't we go review that?
I don't know. Let's get a bunch of it and get fucked up. Bubble gum is low-key a gateway drug. First you're chewing gum, then you're chewing tobacco, then you're chewing coca leaves, then you're sniffing coke. Now you're doing heroin, now you're on the streets, you have no teeth, and let's face it, you're a prostitute. Have you seen Bazooka Joe lately? He's not looking so hot. There's two kinds of gum, chewing and bubble. But the thing is, with chewing gum, you can still blow bubbles, and bubble gum, you obviously chew it. It reminds me of a cop movie when they pair up two guys to be partner cops. One of them's the funny guy, one of them's the serious ass-kicking guy. But you know what? The funny guy can still kick ass. He gets in a couple karate chops, and the serious ass-kicking guy, he's got a couple one-liners that give major laughs to the viewers at home. I don't know much about the origin of gum or how it's made, but I do know that you're not allowed to chew it in school. But everybody tried to anyway. Remember in school, like you'd have gum in your mouth and you'd just be like this? And as soon as the teacher turned her back, you'd be like, get as many rapid chews in as you possibly could. The average kid switches from chewing to bubble about a year into puberty because then it's a fresh breath thing. You know what I'm saying? If you got French kissing on the brain, you want to have wintergreen on the tongue. You don't want sour apple, you know what I mean? The middle ground though, is Big Red. Big Red is the voice cracking of gum. You know what I'm saying? When your voice starts cracking and you don't want to go all the way from bubble to chewing yet, the bridge between it is Big Red, a little cinnamon, you know what I mean? Big Red, cool by the playground, but also cool by the lockers. Remember when kids would exchange gum via French kissing?
That's right.
It's fucking
That's
disgusting.
That is gross.
Not in 2021.
No, sir.
COVID-19. Baseball is a very slow-moving game. So you can do anything while playing baseball. You can be out there doing your taxes, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
There's so many rituals in baseball. People just like kind of walking around, spitting, just whatever it is that they do.
You can't chew tobacco playing basketball. First of all, if you were spitting, it would feel more like you're playing hockey because the goddamn floor would be so slippery from all the spit.
Or if you were playing hockey, then you'd have these frozen brown.
Oh. The Zamboni guy would be like, I can't even fix this. Check this out. Peep the texture of this. Oh my God. It's like pulled pork. It's like a pink pulled pork. It also looks like troll hair. You know what it definitely looks like is meat. It looks like raw meat of some sort.
It looks like the the documentaries when you see what chicken nuggets are made out of and it's pink slime. That's what it looks like.
Oh. Damn, but it's actually not that at all. It's just gum, which, by the way, neither one I know what it is. There was one other time on Snacks with Wax when I was hit with immediate nostalgia like this, and that was when we did the Dunkaroos because it tasted like birthday cake. and it made me feel like it was my birthday. This, I mean, we're standing right next to a baseball field, but even if I closed my eyes, it would take me back to the park of my youth. The smell of hot dogs, the smell of ketchup and mustard on those hot dogs, the sound of my parents cheering me on. Go, son, run, hit, catch, go, son. We love you and want to support you in what you do. By the way, out of here original, I dig. I like that slogan. Just for this guy's face and this slogan.
How much steroids is this guy on? Jesus.
He's not on steroids. What if there's steroids in here? Performance enhancing gum, PEG, PEG. PEG, you hit a home run. I fuck with this, dude. I super like this. I think that you should try this, dude.
All right.
I'm doing kind of a dramatic shot.
Heat the troll. I'm closing my eyes. I can hear that baseball organ. The sound of Bob Euchre talking.
Big league chew in baseball. It's so good that if you chew it, you will come.
Very hard to talk and chew. I got nostalgic about when I was a kid getting a haircut and you'd get like a piece of double bubble with the haircut. If you like bubblegum, this is like straight up regular bubblegum. This is a good choice.
It's the bottom of the ninth. It's a full count. The bases are loaded. Wax and Herbal T are at bat. I don't know how two people are at bat, but it's baseball. Anything can happen. And we're about to give the rating to Big League Chew. And the rating is 8 out of 10.
Pop, pop, another bottle, another day. We ain't got no problems, we sent them all away. Feeling good, feeling great. We very well accomplished and we finna celebrate. Do you feel it? Do you feel the rush? Put your hands up if you feeling good as us.
Big League Chew is recommended by Weston Peters. Let us know in the comments. What should we review next?